I woke up from a nap, but something felt strange. My eyes were closed, my body wasn't moving, yet I was conscious and aware of my physical self. I felt internal panic as my eyes moved rapidly behind closed eyelids, and I realized I couldn't move. I was completely still, acutely aware of the separation between my sense of self, some might call it a soul, and the body I was trapped in, unable to budge. I geared up to do the only thing I could think of. I would make myself move. Okay, I thought. 1, 2, 3, move. 1, 2, 3, move. After a while, my body moved forward, my eyes opened wide, and I took a deep breath. Later that day, through my research, I discovered that what I had experienced had a name. Around 8% of the population will go through it at some point in their lives. It's called sleep paralysis. Sleep paralysis happens when you're in between being awake and falling asleep. During this, your muscles don't move, and you might see scary things that aren't real. When I asked my friends on Facebook about it, they had similar experiences. One said they felt like they were waking up in a dark version of their room. Another shared a creepy story about a creature with a knife. They all mentioned dark figures, weird creatures, fear, and feeling like they couldn't breathe. So, what's going on with our bodies? When we fall asleep and reach deep REM sleep, our brain tells our muscles to relax and stay still, a state called atonia. It's a safety mechanism to prevent us from moving too much during dreams. Although we don't completely understand why sleep paralysis happens, we do know that stress, lack of sleep, alcohol, and caffeine can trigger it. Researchers are still figuring it out, but some think it's a mix-up during REM sleep or a way our body tries to have an out-of-body experience or lucid dream. Lucid dreaming, where you know you're dreaming, is more studied than out-of-body experiences, OBEs. The first scientifically proven OBE was in 2014. A woman could induce it and saw herself floating, but her brain showed unusual activity. Some believe sleep paralysis, lucid dreams, and OBEs are just hallucinations, while others see them as spiritual or higher frequency experiences. For some, sleep paralysis is an opportunity to dive into dreaming and experience life more deeply. It can be scary, but it's a short event caused by your brain's chemicals hiccuping, not something fatal. If you're interested in turning sleep paralysis into lucid dreams, you're in the right place, because today we're going to discuss how to turn sleep paralysis into lucid dreaming. So, let's start right away. And welcome to Lucid Dream Genius. If you want to avoid experiencing sleep paralysis or are trying to make it happen for lucid dreaming, or an out-of-body experience, it's important to be aware of what could trigger it. Irregular sleep patterns, lying on your back, feeling socially anxious, being very tired, drinking alcohol, consuming caffeine, and taking ADHD medication are all factors from the outside that can increase the likelihood of having an episode of sleep paralysis. To steer clear of it, improve your daily routine and habits. Begin by attempting to go to bed at the same time every night, creating a cozy sleeping environment by using aromatherapy and removing distractions like TVs and smartphones, and avoiding caffeine in the afternoon and evening. If you want to turn your sleep paralysis into a lucid dream or out-of-body experience, there are important steps to do beforehand. Remembering your dreams is really important. Keep a notebook near your bed and, once you wake up, stay still and recall all the important parts of your dream. Then, write it all down, even if it's not clear. If this happens in the middle of the night, don't wait until morning, chances are you'll forget the dream. Focus on dream signs, things in your dream that tell you it's a dream, like flying or meeting unusual characters. You also need to do some things while you're awake. A few times each day, do a reality check. This can be simple, like reading a line of text or checking the time on a watch. Look at it, then look away, and look back again. Research shows that in a dream, words and numbers change 75% of the time when read once, and 95% of the time when read twice. By doing this regularly during the day, your brain gets used to using it to see if you're dreaming when you're asleep. The main thing to do to turn sleep paralysis into a lucid dream is to conquer your fear. It's tough because sleep paralysis can be really scary. But there are ways to be more mindful. Start by reassuring yourself that you are in sleep paralysis to calm down. Trying to fight it will just make the strange things you see even scarier. Then, try one of these 3 methods to shift yourself into a lucid dream. 1. Once you've calmed yourself, close your eyes. They might already be closed during sleep paralysis. Notice any odd floating sensations and relax into them. Now, set a goal and firmly state it. For instance, say, I want to fly over mountains. Picture yourself in that moment, flying over mountain ranges. With practice, the dream will form around you until it feels as real as your normal life. Remind yourself continuously that you are dreaming, and notice how clear your mind feels. 2. Close your eyes and concentrate between and slightly above your eyes. When lights and images start moving around, keep your focus. After a while, these lights should gather and focus around your point of concentration, like a kaleidoscope. With practice, if you're still in REM during the beginning of sleep, this imagery will expand and give you the feeling of flying or falling. Use this as a tunnel to enter your dream, setting an intention for where you want to go. 3. Sometimes, you just need to go with the flow. Instead of being intentional, simply follow the direction you're pushed. If, during sleep paralysis, you feel gravity pushing you down, just go where you're being pushed. Focus on the sensation of your perceptual body melting away, leading you into a void where you can set your dream intention. 1. If you feel too relaxed, you might fall asleep as usual. Stay relaxed but also focused as you transition into dreaming, especially if you usually fall asleep easily. 2. On the other hand, if your mind is too active, it's hard to enter the initial dream state. Don't push it. Get up, read a bit, spend time in another room, then try again after about 30 minutes. Avoid using devices emitting light during this time, like playing games on your phone or watching TV. 3. It's easy to panic or lose focus during sleep paralysis. If you struggle against it, you'll either wake up or get too distracted to achieve lucidity. Set a clear intention in your mind beforehand that you want to be unable to move and that the unsettling sensations that come with it are okay. You need to get used to the fear that comes with sleep paralysis. 4. Especially for beginners, it can be hard to tell if you're in sleep paralysis or a dream. This improves with experience, and you'll learn to notice the subtle changes and use your personal reality test. 5. A false awakening can make it tricky to recognize when you're in a dream. Sometimes you think you've woken up, but you're still in the dream. Make it a habit to use your personal reality test every time you wake up to catch these sneaky illusions. In summary, to get ready for lucid dreaming during sleep paralysis, practice remembering your dreams by keeping a dream journal and paying attention to unusual things in your dreams. Also, during the day, check if you're dreaming by looking at text or the time and then looking again to see if it changes. This helps your brain get used to checking if you're dreaming. To turn sleep paralysis into a lucid dream, the main thing is to not be too scared. Calm yourself down and try one of these 3 methods. 1. Picture yourself doing something in the dream and remind yourself you're dreaming. 2. Focus on a point between your eyes and imagine moving into a dream. 3. Follow the sensations you feel during sleep paralysis and go with them. But there can be challenges, like falling asleep too easily or struggling to enter the dream state. Also, it's important to stay calm during sleep paralysis and not get confused between being awake and being in a dream. With practice, you'll get better at managing sleep paralysis and having lucid dreams. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment with your thoughts. Have a good sleep and have fun with lucid dreaming. See you in the next video.